Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running, with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Sam Houston Bearcats, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So Oklahoma's offense trots out there to open this game. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. When that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, doesn't pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Going up for the first down to the 37.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but Some jitters in the part of that receiver.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Sooners will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So Sam Houston's offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kerr, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackled quickly after the catch should be short of the marker. And the Bearcats will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Catch made on the left side. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble now. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. The Bearcats will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The back's got it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback knocks back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and they get you the yards you need.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Trying to extend the play. Using his legs here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. Going to move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that run play. red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Ball handed off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
And he's brought down there.
Hey, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
They're going to score with a run to the right. And the defense wraps him up.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
The play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Bearcats offense back out there now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the Bearcats come to the line to run the hurry up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he lofts it toward the sideline. They'll try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down. And the Bearcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. And the sophomore making an impact play. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He cannot hold on to the ball. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Bearcats will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, just a great throw here, surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that 1st down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
It went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. He's got it at the 15. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time. And the Bearcats will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And we're going to throw now on first down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up. And the Bearcats bring their punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is brought down. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Here comes a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackle is made. That's good for a first down at the 47.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football. Barry Switzer, option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. DeMarco Murray, and of course Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Here's the fair catch by the return man. Sam Houston's offense back out there now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll try the jet sweep here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Bearcats looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. And the Bearcats will send their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made down inside the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The offense making for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Point after, not break through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he's going to bring this out about 30 yards deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Here comes a first down pass attempt. They got him to sack for the defense.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, the quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
There's a screen pass to the running back. Great move there. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there. And the Bearcats looking to crank up the tempo a bit. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Oh, and it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? On the run here, lets it go. It's intercepted. Thrown across his body. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback takes off, now looking to scramble.
Come on, guys. You're sitting right there watching them.
Keeps this drive moving. The Bearcats line up on 1st and 10. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
And just like that, you go from knocking on the door, ready to put points on the board, to taking a sack. As we all know, when you move down inside the 10-yard line and you decide to throw the ball, things happen fast. You've got to make quick decisions and get the ball out of your hands.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at the 35. It's a big game.
Good job.
All the way to enemy territory. Tackling at the
Good job.
35.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up the screen. The defense is over-committing to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a cut.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And the single back takes the handoff. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. When anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson,
There they go, this cheating shit again. Come on, guys.
Running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Pass interference.
Yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive extending 1st down.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield when you get a call like this.
And the Sooners are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
you down, but not before he makes the first down.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Solid game puts him in good position for second down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense cannot be stopped. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to college football play.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass.
Let's go.
And eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
It's going to beat some Alabama's ass.
Now they get set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. They'll hand it off. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. And the Bearcats come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Bearcats have 1st and 10 here.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he
Come on, guys. Got to quit letting this quarterback run on us.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here.
What are y'all doing?
Gets down to avoid the big hit. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on third and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That pass is caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Checks this down to the running back.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. It's a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. The Bearcats looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes a quick grab.
Come on, guys.
The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Timeout is called. Tough strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. They'll avoid the sack.
How you let him get around you? Come on. God damn it, guys.
Want to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it.
No, that's some bullshit.
So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Deep shot clock down inside the 20. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. He's got room looking for the end zone. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Great start for this offense. 3 plays and suddenly it's a first and goal. The call is a quarterback sneak. He runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker room.
That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line.
You should have fumbled that. They got no names on the back of their jerseys. Just notice that.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half.
And it's fielded, and the returner makes something happen here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Sam Houston offense on the field. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And the Bearcats come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Third down, out of the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Bearcats will line up to kick it away. And he's on for his fifth punt of the day now. When he's got some space here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Throws to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They're going to run it. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Hand off to the back. Tackle, but first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half versus this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
First and goal, handoff. And that one produces a decent gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Oklahoma. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Bearcats offense back out there now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Press coverage now from the secondary. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense has picked up the football going the other way.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do. They're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The Sooners looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the beatdown continues.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone with a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Sam Houston's offense back out there now. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
I love the toughness of this quarterback to be able to pick up some good yards like this, to move the chains, keep this drive alive. His team will feed off of his energy when he makes plays like this.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
At the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Pass not complete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. They've got
Come on, guys.
Huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw again. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team.
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Cut quickly. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
They're going to run it here. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. That run sets up a critical third down play. He'll hand it off. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
First down. They're going to throw the football. He's going to take off. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. He's going to move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. But the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you
got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the route is on. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back has it on a screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First down here for this offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. He's found some room at the 45. Brought down. The gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. That run picks up first down yardage. A fresh set of downs for this offense. Back's got it again. Just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the run.
Yeah, Cat.
Yeah, it's getting cold out there.
Let me in a couple minutes.
Okay, can't leave my. All right.
All right, I get him.
plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. It's important to have some sense of balance, so throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Ball handed off. Fights through a tackle. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They make the first down. Brought down to the 31.
Let's take it to the 4.
Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
As we hit the quarter break, Kurt, Oklahoma has the lead. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. And a handoff as they run the counter play.
Another nice run by this running back. He's run over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
A gain makes it second and medium. And the single back takes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Good, decent gain there where the defense brings him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
What a shot, right? This guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Sam Houston offense on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Adams. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Bearcats starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He lets it go on the move. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Bearcats hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
The 10th play of this drive is a 3rd down and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Touchdown, Bearcats. This passing game is on fire today.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris? I mean, they're not going to win. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team. The character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And there's the point after. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. He'll hand it off. They bring him down right at the 20.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They stop him right at the 24.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. And they'll stop.
Take my 4th and 4.
Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Sooners will look to convert here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today. Showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenge is...